I think the biggest problem that we face is not just picking out what the it is. I think it's the feeling of helplessness when you're dealing with it, when you're honest about it. Sometimes we look at what our it is and we think my it is not as bad as his it. So if I ain't got what his it is, I'm cool. But the reality is you've got to deal with whatever your it is. And the problem becomes that we think that we're powerless to deal with it. There is no temptation that anybody has dealt with. There's no sin, there's no it that you're dealing with that someone else hasn't already dealt with. There's nobody in this room that's got a problem that is in any worse than yours. There's nobody that's ever lived that hasn't dealt with what you're dealing with. Your it is not exclusive to you. You're not some exceptional sinner that God has never seen before. You've got to recognize no matter how big your it is in your life, the problem you're dealing with, God is familiar with it. And someone else, maybe in this room, is dealing with it right now. That's why accountability is important. That's why having someone to talk to is important. You might find out that someone is dealing with what you're dealing with, and you'll realize I'm not as perverse. I'm not as weird, whacked out, messed up, busted, broken, disgusted, shameful as I thought I was. Because this is common to man. And so that if I'm dealing with it, someone else is dealing with it. And I can realize that somebody else can help me through what I'm going through. And if I bring it to God, He is faithful. He is faithful to bring me out of this and deliver me and give me the deliverance I need to get free from the it that has been hanging on my life, that has been holding me back and hindering my growth and the fruitfulness I'm called to live in.
Amen. Amen. Thank you, Pastor. Thank you. Let's give it up for all three, man. Please come to your feet.